Do not let anyone else's thoughts, possible thoughts, looks, opinions stand in the way of you becoming your best self. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be 5 tips on how to deal with a fat, overweight, weight gain, body, anything, and even if you're a newbie to the gym, this is the video for you. How to deal at the gym. Let's go. Firstly, let me just put a disclaimer out. I'm using the word fat as a describing word. I am not body shaming. I am not using fat as a negative word. Fat is a describing word. It is a description, just like saying that woman is fat, that man is tall, that woman is skinny, that man is short. It's a describing word, and it's only the world, society, social media, and everything that is evil in the world that has turned this word into such a bad word. So I don't want any hate in the comments saying you're being body shaming. No, I'm not. My name is Lauren. I'm Lose It Like Lauren. I used to weigh 315 pounds, then I lost weight and I weighed 160 pounds, and now I'm about 220 again. I'm talking about it from how to deal with my body now I've gained weight and it doesn't really feel like my own, and how to deal with your body if you're starting exercise. This can be for anyone, or even if you're just want to feel more comfortable in your skin, this video is for you. Whatever, how to feel comfortable at the effing gym. Also, another thing, I don't mean just at the gym. This can be any type of exercise, because I feel that there are 2 types of people in the world. There are people who love gyms or want to go to a gym but don't have the confidence yet, and people that hate gyms and want to work out outside, and this can be applied to either of those things. I'm really looking forward to talking about this subject because I don't feel like anyone talks about this kind of thing. A lot of people kind of view gyms as elitist, snobby places that are only meant for like the super fit and super beautiful and super coiffed into, I don't know. And just a bit of personal information about me. I joined the gym when I was at my largest weight. I joined the gym when I was 315 pounds. I could barely even really walk. I used to do walking and swimming when I first started. Tip number 1, find an exercise that you love. I spoke about this in my 10 ways I'm restarting my weight loss journey a couple of weeks ago. I'll link that here if you want to watch it. The reason why I talk so much about finding an exercise that you love is, if you do an exercise that you hate, it will only remind you that you are overweight and that you're struggling and that you can't do it and that you're not good enough and that you're a failure. If you stick on, for instance, when I first started losing weight, I would do a bit of walking, because at the start that was all I could do, but I felt accomplished. Walking is simple. You can put on your favourite tunes, you can kind of like walk to the beat a bit, and I started doing exercise classes like Zumba. And as soon as as soon as the beat comes on, you're like, and even if you can't really move that much, you can do it to your own level, and you can get beats and music that makes you feel alive. When you start exercising for the first time, if you've gained weight over a number of years, if you've gained weight, lost weight, and then regained weight, you're going to be exercising with a different body, with a bigger body. Exercising to start off is not going to be fun. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be outside your comfort zone. You're going to let your head kind of try and get in the way. I'm going to get into that later. So that's why I'm saying, do something that fills you with joy, even if that's boxing. If you want to just boxing's great because it's an all over workout. You get your body moving, you get, you can do so much. And if you do something, I'm going to repeat myself again, if you do something that you hate, it will only remind yourself that you are overweight. It will make you think you're a failure and you will not want to do it again. As human beings, we need to have something that we enjoy or we get a reward out of, even if that reward is feeling good. If we don't get a reward out of something, we are not going to do it. So pick something you love. Even if you just put on some tunes, got your speaker, and just got a little boom box and just bounced around your house for a bit. Trust me, it will make you feel fantastic. Get that sweat on and just move and use your body and go crazy. I reminded myself of one of those wind, when you see them outside bed shops. What am I doing? Tip number 2, I apologise about my language I am about to say. You need 100% to give 0 about what anyone thinks about you. Do not let anyone else's thoughts, possible thoughts, looks, opinions stand in the way of you becoming your best self, because trust me, there are absolute dickheads in this world. When I first started the gym, I was on the running machine. I remember I had like this massive hoodie on and I had like big trousers on and I was walking, and this was about 10 years ago, so it was before like smartphones were really around. But this guy was filming me and I can remember he was laughing and I saw him and I kicked the camera again. I looked at Mum and I was like, was he filming me? And she said, no, of course not. But a couple of years ago, she was like, remember when that guy was filming you at the gym? And I was like, oh my God. But regardless, that could have got on top of me. That could have made me think, oh my God, like, is he showing it to his friends? Why is he laughing at me? If someone says anything to you, looks at you, judges you in any way, this action says zero about you and everything about them. If they're going to judge you because you're trying to better yourself, then fuck them. Seriously. Don't get me wrong, like with anything, it takes a little while to get your confidence up. But seriously, fuel yourself with these tips that I'm giving you here. Get some good headphones, shove them on your head, work out what exercise you want to do and just go for it and focus on you, because you are the only one that matters in this world. Nobody else matters. That guy who filmed me all those years ago, I bet you he is one hell of a very sad man, and he was before he did it, and hopefully he still is now, because you know, what kind of prick would do that? But do not let this scare you. You do you. Number 3 is invest in a good sports bra or general good workout clothes. Nowadays, there are so many different sizes available from so many different great brands. When I first started, it didn't exist, so I just used to wear massive black trousers. I think they were like tracksuit trousers from Evans, and just like any random top I could find that fitted. But nowadays you can get like the brightest, most incredible leggings in pretty much every size. So invest in some good workout clothes. Would you like me to do a video on my tips for buying workout clothes? Because I have gone through so many. I have so many tips, it's ridiculous. So if you would like one of these tip videos on Wednesdays to be my 5 tips or whatever, my tips on what to look for when buying new workout clothes, that might be a good video. Anyway, comment below please. But getting back to it, feeling comfortable in what you wear is one of the most important things. If you're wearing something that's a bit too tight and it's riding down and you're trying to run, it's going to make you feel uncomfortable and it's not going to make you want to do it. If you're wearing something that you feel good in, that maybe has a slogan on it, or that is a lovely colour, and you feel like, you know, you're going to run faster because you've got some new neon trainers, it's going to make you feel unstoppable. You know that feeling in school where you would like get a new pair of shoes or a new jacket or something, and you just like walk in like feeling like the best kid in the world? Or, you know, even if you get something now and you're wearing it and you're just like, oh, that's the feeling you get when you walk into the gym or the park or anything and you're wearing your new thing, because you're like, yeah. Is that just me? No. So make sure you get something that makes you feel good, that supports your figure, that, you know, supports the girls or the guys. If you're a guy, I'm literally doing that. Number 4 is work out to your level. This actually came from a yoga teacher that I did a class with once, and she said, this is not about ego, this is about your own journey. And it's so right, because it's so easy to maybe see someone running faster or lifting more weights or doing better in a class and feeling demotivated because you want to be at their level and you're not happy with the way you are. Just know that everyone starts somewhere, and if you carry on the effort, then you're going to get to wherever you want to be so fast. If you let the insecurities of where you are now, and you're not good as that person, you're not as good as that person, or you're not lifting as heavy as that person, then you're only going to get inside your head and completely not even bother. This is your own journey, as I've said so many times in this video, and we all work at our own rate, we all work at our own pace, and we all have our own strengths and weaknesses. So work to your strengths, work at your own pace, and be proud of yourself. Ooh, hello. Just remember that everyone starts somewhere, so be kind, be patient, very, very patient with yourself, and just know that effort is so much better than perfection. Effort and consistency will get you to where you want to be without you even realizing it. Before you know it, you'll be lifting heavier or running a little or walking a bit faster or knowing the moves to Zumba. I keep doing this a little bit better, and you will have so much to be proud of. But just remember that fitness journeys aren't overnight. Unfortunately, they take time, and this is about going at your own pace. So don't try and compare yourself to anybody else. Comparison is the quickest form of, what is it? Comparison is the quickest form of misery. Something like that. It's something like that. So never compare. Work on you and your own journey. Tip number 5 is get out of your head. Trust me, get out of your head. I have done so many workouts where I have told myself in my head that I can't do any more, and I'm kind of like give up. But my body is fine. Like, I might be a little bit out of breath, I might be really hot, but my mind says you can't do any more. I know a fact for absolute certain, and that is that your brain will give up way before your body does, and it's just about learning when to know your own bull crap, if you know what I mean. Like, I was doing a spinning class the other day, and I was just like, I can feel my arms like moving in a really unattractive way. My boobs have grown so much, I was feeling uncomfortable. Everything was moving around. I felt my bum was over the seat more than it used to be. My legs were rubbing together. My fat on my legs was sticking to the seat, and I was thinking, what's the point? What is the point? Why am I here? I've let myself down. I failed myself. Why have I let this happen? What have I done? And then I got into my head. I got over the emotions, and I said to myself, you are here, you are on the freaking spin bike, and you are pedaling your little heart out. The only way you are going to feel better in your body is to continue what you are doing. Push on today in this session, push on more, focus on consistency, as I've said before. And I love to have like really corny little things in my head. So for instance, this is really embarrassing to say, but once I was doing spinning, which if you don't know what spinning is, it's cycling on a bike, and there's a teacher and they do different kind of tracks. So you'll do uphill climbs, so it's really heavy, and then you'll do sprints. Anyway, we were sprinting, and my heart was giving out, my brain was giving out, but I could still carry on. I still had a lot of energy, I could feel it, but I was giving up. And all of a sudden, I was like, imagine there's the finish line. I know. all of a sudden I was like, right, imagine there's the finish line. So I imagined the finish line, and I imagined my like dream body of me stood there, and then I imagined my highest weight body standing there, like going, come on, and then I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And then I got so overwhelmed I started like crying in the spin class, and luckily I managed to like push through, but I just imagined like both versions of myself like cheering me on. So if you ever want like the most motivation ever, just like imagine your best self and your current self cheering you on, and just push further, because as I said, the brain will give up before the body does, and you have to push through and know your own bull crap, because we are capable of so much more, so much more. The last thing I'm going to say is be proud. Whether you're starting exercise for the first time, whether you've experienced weight gain and you're starting again, or maybe if you're just struggling on your journey, you've hit a plateau, or you're at your lowest weight and you want to push yourself, somewhere else. Be proud of yourself. Be kind to yourself. I have so many negative thoughts every day that I think I wouldn't tell these to my best friend, so why am I telling them to myself? If I saw someone else on one of those spin bikes who was overweight, I would think, good for them, they're trying, look how much effort they're putting in, well done. I'm so proud. Why don't I think that to myself? And I'm working on my headspace every day. I'm catching myself when I'm negative. I'm putting myself in line. I'm focusing on these practical, positive things, and I'm moving my body. Tonight we are going to play squash. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going for a couch to 5k run as well. So I'm getting my arse in gear. And tomorrow I've got personal training. So I am going to be back to it before I know. Yeah, if you have any tips of your own that you'd like to add, please comment below. Make sure you're subscribed and have clicked the bell button, because the bell means that you get notified when I release a video. And I think that's it. Sorry, I'm wearing shorts, so that's why you can hear like slapping of legs. Look, Why am I dressed like this? It's because it's 30 degrees outside and I like this top, so I wanted to wear it. So let's recap quickly. Find an exercise you love. Give 0 fucks. Invest in some clothes that are going to make you feel supported and powerful. Work to your own level. Don't try and push yourself and force yourself into something you're not comfortable with. This is your own journey. Get out of your head and be proud of yourself. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Come and look at my Patreon if you want more of my face, and I will see you on Sunday for another video. Thank you so much for watching. Keep losing, keep smiling. Oh, that's a disgusting flesh slab. Thank you so much for watching today. Keep losing, keep smiling, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye. This one is £26 and it is a 2X. Smells a bit odd. No! I pictured that would look so much different.
Oh, how it burns.